Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday. We've made it past a Monday. It's always a good start. I hope everybody is. I mean, it really is. Just getting past Monday is often the hardest thing in the week. Welcome in to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well and getting through the week okay themselves. We've got quite a few people in here, so let's start with the welcomes and all the scurries that have been going on. We have a Lotus coming in really early, and a Blast coming in with a box of dried squid. Okay. I'm sure that there's a good reason for those. Hopefully it's nice. Frauke coming in with some hot and cold drinks to share. Yum. And then suggesting giving the squid a drink. Poor squid. True Purple, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for the wave there, Lotus, as well. Then we have the parade of bots. Mary Whitehouse bot coming in. You see, that one, today it's Mary Whitehouse bot saying the music. So obviously I've gotten something wrong in the setup for Wilderness. Stream Elements and Saribot, good bots. Good to see you all. Then the scurrying begins, which is fantastic. Some very high numbers coming in now. 160, 182, 171. I'm going to have to think about something to do for all these people with the really high scurries. Oh god, more things to have to build. Oh no, am I about to cause scope creep? Well, yeah, probably. Sal! Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. And thank you for the scurry, which you've forgotten about, apparently. God, I'm sounding like... Oh, I'm sounding like Scar from the recent D&D. God. Little Red, welcome in. Solar, good to see you. Oh, waves to all the special peeps from Little Red. Puffer Mom returned from her holiday, brought so much savoury snacks. You're more interested in the squid because lol. I mean, I've heard for some people squid is a nice snack. Not my thing, but hopefully it is for you. Urban, welcome in. Cyber. Beep boop. Yes, Cyber. We have to deal with a Gordon for you. So good to see you. Welcome in, Cyber. Raven, welcome in. Did I say hi to Urban? If I didn't, hello, Urban. If I did, hello again, Urban. I love the way that I can forget what I'm saying within about 2 nanoseconds. Always clever, that one. You don't eat squid that often because it's quite expensive, but the snack is nice. Yay for a good, nice snack. And Urban on a 25 stream streak and managing to escape from the blanket jail. Well done there, Urban. And we have a Pokemon in chat. It is a Gen Gen 2 Tier C fighting type, so it's a monotype for the week. So the Frauke Information Service, thank you to the Frauke, thank you Frauke, is saying you might want to catch it, which I think if I catch it brings me up to my 6. I was one short, whatever it was. For those who can remember Thursday, how? I can't remember like last night, let alone Thursday. You'll notice that the storeroom, okay, we do have audio, is looking quite different. I tidied it up. I wanted it to look like a storeroom. And it kind of feels a lot more like a storeroom now. It needs something that's not shulkers, and I probably should do something with these shelves. You can't remember this morning. What's a morning? You've been furniture shopping today. Bought a new couch for the new house. Ooh, lovely. I hope you have. I hope you blah 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 blah, etc. Hunter, welcome in. I hope the couch is lovely. I hope it's delivered sensibly, and I hope it goes well in the new house. I know what I was trying to say. I have a name tag. And we have a Saber. Hey, Saber. So, hello, gentlemen. Oh. No, there you are. Saber has a book. 1. Rincewind the Wizard, 2 flour, the luggage, and a lie. How many exclamation mark point? How many exclamation mark points thingamies? Oh, broken word. You heard through a little gnawing sound that a certain Scotsman went live. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. So you had to lock up the liquor cabinet to keep the run safe. I don't steal all the rum. The squirrels steal the rest of it. Hope you haven't lost all my fnurbles today. Welcome in, Danish Viking. It's good to see you again. Bought front and back doormats and got window blinds measured. Yay. Nice. Should have brought a potato too so you can get the whole couch potato. Oh, Jordan. Right, sorry. Let's see. Is that 4 exclamation marks and 2 question marks? Okay. I may have gone heavy on the exclamation marks. Oh well. Hold on. I've forgotten how to do this. There we are. Right. Building... Ooh, I don't know what the new number is. Building something. 6. When did you request this? Forever innocent. 0204, I think. Seeing as how it was 6 days ago. Right. Forever Innocent. Is that near to Forever 21 as a shop? Does Forever 21 still exist? You need to lock up the cabinet if this, from you if the scratch is there. The question is whether you actually locked it up for me, because of me and the squirrels, or for your own safety. Oh wait, there's no difference there. Of course. It's for your own safety, because the squirrels will steal the rum and murder you to get to it. No, they won't. They'll be nice. They'll just you'll just get trampled over by the scurry. Watch out for the little tiny paw prints. I make sense occasionally. Today may not be one of them. Boing, 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 boing. I think this is building 7. So let's put a number on it on the outside. Let's go with Kacha. A-cha-cha. A-cha-cha. Ha-cha-cha. Building 78. No. No. I'm not building that many Gordons. Yeesh. Right. Oh, there. Nope. Nope. Building 7. Hey ho, hi ho, we've got a new building, you know. We're gonna put a Gordon in. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Yes, my sanity has left the building. No, it's not coming back. Elkhorn! Welcome in. There's a llama climbing the walls. That's the whole comment. Nothing like the comment. Alright. So, one thing I was thinking about is I was having a look at the... So, flops on a beanbag, in from the hearth with a cup of tea. Ooh, sounds like a nice way of relaxing there, Elkhorn. So, I was having a think about this barracks block. It's all barracks and not much else. And I'm not able to get out properly. Ah, I'm trapped. Trapped, I tell you. I'm not convinced I like it. I just... So many nice people to say hello to. There are, and I'm very happy about it. I feel that this dominates too much. I really feel this dominates too much. So I'm thinking of reversing it all. I kind of feel like before we bring in Alive, I think this area should just be completely ripped to shreds and turned into a much more sensible barracks, because I don't like it. I can't decorate it nicely. I can't make it feel nice. I can't countenance the fact that these just take up so much space. I'm thinking of moving these downstairs. I kind of feel like this would be a good storeroom for the armor. I can put armor along here. I can put armor along here. It would be so much nicer than having it all upstairs. It would still be part of the barracks because it's part of the same building. It would feel less... Why is there a sign on the wall? It would feel less squirrel. Squirrel! Like everything was just being squeezed into a ridiculous building. So, ha, so, ha, so, ha, ha, so, ba do ba do, do 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 da ba ba do ba ba do ba do ba do. I make no apologies for the complete lack of sanity. So, a Scots, a fnurbling Scots. Actually, let's think about this. So, a Scots, a fnurbling Scots. There's a Ravager over there. Run away from the Ravager. Fnurbling everywhere. Run, 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 run. Yeah. From the fnurbling Ravager. Yeah. And we're running back to hope. Oh, and we've got a pun from Blast. Do you ever feel like there's massive seismic change in what going on here sometimes? Feg, welcome in. Two atoms were talking to each other. One said, "I've lost an electron." The other one went, "Are you sure?" And the first one said, "I'm positive." Yep. Atomic puns. Feg on a 335 stream streak. 335. That's insane.
Great horny toad.
It's a great horny toads moment. Oh, yep, straight into blanket gel. But that's only a 2. That's only 2 out of 7, Feg. Thank you for the streak, though. And wow, so many buttons. And a subscription for 19 months. Thank you so much for that subscription, Feg. It is absolutely amazing. You might have been making too many atomic notes for your part-time projects. You thought it was fitting. Yeah. Ooh, oak leaves. Aren't oak leaves... I was about to say, shouldn't there be a chest here somewhere? You know what? I'm going to put the oak leaves into the other barrel. Never trust an atom. They make up everything. Cyber. I mean, it's accurate, but cyber. Buttons pressed. Collapse into the corner. Join the corner, buddy. We're always new members. Look after yourself, Feg. Look after yourself. Hopefully, hanging out in the madness and the mayhem will be relaxing. Not sure who it's relaxing for, but hopefully it'll be relaxing. Let's do that. Boing. I've got another crafting table. I've got another crafting table sitting in my pouch. Nope, 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 nope. There's the barrel. What do you get when you add an electron to a molecule? An ion. An ion are still ions. I'm not sure if you've been spending too much time around your professor. Your professor's been spending too much time around you, or what? Bellfire! Welcome in. What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question? You're not going to be the end of my sanity, you know that. And Canadian Dragon, welcome in, and welcome straight into the blanket jail. Congratulations, though. 4 for 4. 4 and 4. That's a nice even balance there, though. What's sanity? Sanity's a lovely streamer. I'll hydrate. And Dragon pushing us up to 100 squirrels in the scurry. Hail Hydrate. That's another $10 to go to the next charity event that I find for us to support. Thank you for everybody doing that. And a stretch to go with the height. Right. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Everybody remember, hydrate, stretch, med check, food check. Look after yourselves. Hopefully everybody will be doing fine. I'm feeling fine. Really? No, I'm not. Oh, crikey. That's a lot of dirt. I need that barrel. Thank you. Danish Viking joining the scurry as well. Oh, I don't have a bed. Joining the scurry as well. Waiting for food to be finished. Woohoo! I need to scroll back and see some of the messages that have just passed. I need to find my bed. We have a weekly monotype Pokemon in chat for those who need it, and welcome into Miss Ferret. Right, I know I saw something back there that I was gonna read. Sin Lily, welcome in. You see, that's why I felt like I needed to go back. Welcome in. Miss Ferret joining Scurry as well. Canadian Dragon lurking, doing important things for other important people. Well, what? You mean there are other important people? Ah, don't say that. My ego won't cope. Oh, no. I could have sworn I saw somebody else doing a Scurry. Oh, no, it was Scurry's. For a minute, I thought I saw another streak. Oh, here we are. Fun trivia knowledge. Before the element Francium was named, the discoverer wanted to name it Catium. Never thought cats were interested in science. Oh, goodness. Yep. So many new arrivals. Yes. And Frauke got some... Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Blunding. Blunding. Welcome in, Blunding. You find me moving around some storage, because apparently I've left it in a place where it's in my way. Oops. How are you doing, though? Please ignore the flying llama. We're not quite sure why the llama is flying. It's not taking gravity... I was about to say, it's not taking gravity lightly. I suspect actually the problem is it's taking gravity a bit lightly. You're doing good. The pub crawl? Well, the pub crawl has reached another full 100 squirrel scurry. So, it's definitely looking good. We're going to have to make sure that at some point the scurry heads over somewhere for a charity donation. Which is always good. Kind of feel like I'm just moving all of this by half a room. Oh, good lord. Is even more dirt in here? I keep finding dirt. And yes, that actually happened. Perry wanted to name the element Catium, but she didn't speak English. Mercury's daughter had to mention to her that Cation would make the English-speaking countries think that it was something to do with cats, so it was named Francium. And thus everybody ever since thinks it's to do with that bloke Frank round the corner. Got your curry soup finished up, waiting for it to assemble to a chicken curry noodle soup and fresh baked nut. Ooh, lovely. Francium in honor of France. Exactly. Look, has anyone ever told you? Cutie, cutie, cutie. Hi, cutie. Hi, cutie. You're noisy. You are very... Do I not get boobs? Do you not love me anymore, cutie? Have you two... Yay! Love boobs. I swear, those two have been turning Cutie against me. Cutie doesn't love me anymore. Doesn't want to give me boobs. I have no idea, Frauke. There. Oh, that's why the Ravagers are so loud. I've got the volume up. If cutie boops leave a mark, would that be a cutie mark? these are dark oak leaves, not oak leaves. Hold on. Some of these are oak and some of these are... Oh, good lord. Why do oak and dark oak leaves look almost identical? I know the answer is probably because they're both oak. Enough messing around. Need to start writing your paper. I'd like to know who named the Sahara Desert. It's just desert. Oh, good lord. No clue, Lotus. Earth, yes, dirt, has 7 deserts named Desert. Oh, why? Why is this world the way it is? Why the madness? Yada-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dee. Why the madness? But enough about my sanity. Why? No, moving on. How did I end up with half a stack of sand? Ah yes, the ATM machine. Where M is machine. So it's machine. La Brea tar pits, the tar pits. I suspect that one is probably people hearing a... I was about to say, are those going to ever actually fall down? The name La Brea and going, well, it's a tar pit. I guess we'll call it the La Brea tar pits. People are weird. Yep. Unfortunately, we live in a world where we still have to have them. Good and cold after a gym and cold showers. Ooh. Sounds like a good way to wake up. I feel like Cutie is just staring at me through the windows. Right. Now that we've gotten things a little bit less fnurbled and I can start building. It's always good when we're like 30 minutes in, and so far all I've done is remove blocks rather than add them. Yay, it's gonna be one of those streams. Whoa. Welcome, Raiders. Well, we were mentioning Sanity earlier, and here they are, fresh in from playing Hightail. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you have had a lovely stream. Thank you for the Puppy Pile raid. Welcome into Sanity and Elad and anyone else who came along with that. And there's going to be an ad starting soon. I apologise profusely. There it is. I never got to the button. Hopefully, if Sanity can hear me, I hope you had a lovely stream. If you're able to tell us what you were up to in Hightail, it would be lovely to hear. Are you still enjoying it? It's been out for a couple of weeks now. Is it still engaging, fun, and keeping you going? In the interim, I wonder where there it is. Just trying to remember where I left my shelves. Dark elk. Dark elk shells. Wow. Elkhorn. You've apparently become the Dark Elk. Raiders of the Dark Elk. Hello, TGM. Do you still have a flying Ravager? More than likely. I don't think your Ravager has ever actually learned to respect gravity. You are still enjoying it, doing a lot of exploring to try and find more of the items you need for progression. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I know it's been going through quite a lot of quick progression by way of development and responding to things, so hopefully that's a good sign. Let's check on our resident. Yep, Invincible is still defying gravity, and yep, defying physics. Look, Invincible. One of these days you're going to have to land. Oh, it's gotten dark. Do I have... No. I don't have Gamma Override on because I don't have any keys for Gamma Override. If he's invincible... Now, that would be if he was invisible. Invincible means that he is so strong, he is completely unstoppable, even by physics. You are so invincible that even physics can't stop you. Exactly. Meanwhile... Hello, Snuggles. Thank you for the boop, Snuggles. Oh, and we have a full tier upgrade for Nordic Wolf. Oh, let's quickly put down some of the contents of my inventory. Heal from that boop from Snuggles. Now you're broke again. Yay for being broke. A full tier armor upgrade is a good thing, though. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I take out all of these, what's behind them? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. I'm still gonna do that. 4, 5. Hi, broke again. I'm Blast Jordan. Should have known. Let's do this. Let's do that. I think I need to go one more. There we are. And to the Hall of Records. Let's find out who from Nordic Wolf is going to get a full tier armor upgrade and what they're going up to. I feel like I slammed the door in my face. Not very good when you slam a door in your own face. S L N Nordic Wolf. Nordic Wolf. You are going up to... Oh, goodness. You're going up to Diamond Armor. Wolfthorn Fenrison in Diamond Armor. Nordic Wolf, thank you so much for that. Alright, time to go shopping. Ha-ha! Whee! To Gordonstein Ward. To Gordonstein Ward. We need to buy some diamond armor in Gordonstein Ward. And we have a sand shrew coming through for those who are interested in their Pokemon today. How much diamond armor do we already have? None. Right. How much emeralds do we have? Also none. This is a good shopping trip. I'm doing fantastic out of this shopping trip. Alright, so here we turn iron into emeralds, and then emeralds into diamond armor. And while we're at it, we might as well repair a couple of... No, can't do anything with you. Might as well repair a couple of things while we're at it. Thank you, sir. Oh, I caught the sand shrew. Woohoo! Sir. Thank you. Right. Let's see. 21! How much is diamond? 24. 31. Good lord, these guys need to have a chat with each other. 16. Excellent. There we are. 16. It's not that I'm cheap. Actually, it is. 15. 8. 16. 16. 27. 27? 28. Good lord. 25. Good. 17. 23. Why is everybody so expensive? Yep, nope. Looks like 16 is the winner. 16. Okay, we have a full set of diamond armor. Let's make it less shiny. Or less glowy. And then we will head over to building 6. To Wolfthorn Fenrison. Whee! Here we see the majestic Gordonstein all over this hillside. There are many things that need to be repaired, worked on and improved, but it is still Gordonstein. And thank you for joining the scurry, Nordic Wolf. Right. Let's see. Loot and Scoot. Preyed on Prelude. Loot and Plunder. Tumbleton. Snagglestrider. There we are. Wolfthorn Fenrison. The first of his name. So... thank you so much, Nordic Wolf. The only thing that you've got left that you can buy for them is now an old Betsy. You can arm them, and that's about it. Also, have you given them a banner? Hi, are you... no. So you can also... I don't know if you've already got something in the Hall of Banners. I need to double check in a second, probably. No, that's not yours. That'll be yours. You think you did a banner? Right, let's get you a banner so that they can hold their banner. Let's find out where yours is. I suspect things have gotten confused over time. I do that. I do suffer from being confused. It's a sign of my ancient age, you know. Right. Why do I have a feeling this? A Apparently, I'm good at this. We have a Nordic wolf. Would you like your Gordon to be holding your banner? Ah, right. Makes sense. A copy? Yep, absolutely. Surprise, the banner that looks like a wolf is Nordic Wolf's banner. Yep. Alright, so I need a grey banner, and then we can go and exploit the fact that pillagers pick up banners. That's white. That's... How many chests of dirt have I got? I got a chest of dirt, I got a chest of dirt, and you'll never guess what's in it. Yep, you're right. Dirt. Alright, I need a grey banner. Whee! Soil. Yep. 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 Grey banner. And so we can now do the clever thing where we can duplicate banners. And since the sun's setting, let's pop into the banner house and borrow his bed. Don't worry, mate. I'm just going to sleep in your bed. Time for a wash with all that dirt. Yep. Can I sleep now, please? Thank you. Empty cupboards. This place is a bit fishy. Alright. Let's return the banner to the Hall of Banners, and then hand one off to Wolfthorn Fenrison. Actually, since it's on the way. Hey, Wolfthorn. Wolfthorn. Dude. Got a present for you. Got a present for you. There we are. Thus exploiting the fact that Gordons have this lovely habit where they will hold a banner for you. So there you are, Nordic Wolf, holding up your banner as well, thus indicating that they are part of your clan. Thank you so much for all of the points that you've invested, and for being here so often to have gotten them. I do love the fact that we figured out that we could do that. It's one of those sort of so completely random things. Being able to have your own banners and have the Gordons holding them. The fact that we figured that out was always one of those, wait, what? Moments. Right. And now we return to fixing the barracks block in question so that Saber can have his put in place. Let's see. Where's my axe? There it is. Alright. Doop. What? How did I get that wrong? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. I can count to 5 today. I'm good squill. I can count to 5. I'm not crazy. And then we add the signs. See, this feels more like... Yay, meetings! Welcome back, Elkhorn. Congratulations on surviving your meetings. I know the meetings are not the easiest of things to survive. Excuse me. Hi, thank you. Why is that there? Believe me, I survived a few myself today, and not impressed by any of them. Especially impromptu walk-in ones. How dare you have a walk-in meeting? I vote for the walk-out meeting. Don't suppose I had any dark oak in any of these. No, it's all dirt. Oh well. Perils of leaving your door open. Well, you see, that's where your problem was. If you leave your door open... Walk away, walk away. Ooh, I'm gonna need more dark oak trapdoors than that. Nope. Yeah. That should be enough. Boing, 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 boing. I still need to work out what I'm going to do with this room. And this one. These two rooms feel like they need to have something in them at some point. But, let's see. Let's take out that. And that. Oh, yeah. Oh, devils. I need some dark oak. I should have thought of that. Don't you just hate it when you start looking at something and try to build something and then realize that you don't actually have the materials you need for it? Fortunately, it's not a long way to Tipperary. Or to my storage room. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way for Tinkerbell. We're wondering why you're tipping over ferry if they're full of... No, I don't know. Slightly harder when it's your office and it's sort of your job. Elkhorn, what have we said about actually doing your job? I mean, really. Apparently the authors of the paper you're reading decided to throw in Zor, Nor, and Or gates into a paper that's entirely full on not electrical circuits. I feel that that was actually a pun. And I'm in pain from it. None of this is working. I thought Elkhorn's job was being an agent of chaos. Elkhorn, are you a secret agent of chaos? I mean, they're serious. Paper about pigments has an entire section called Logic Gate Applications. I don't know. And we have a Dolive in chat for those trying to catch their Pokemon. I was about to say, how long is it going to be before that actually realizes it's not attached to anything and falls off the wall? Oops. Doesn't fix things, but hey. Blackclad, welcome in. Oh well, they got published anyway, so you can't question it too much. Daft question. Are the gates created by applying pigments and doping the silicon? Is it possible that the pigments are being used as different ways of doing the doping for gate creation? And I've now used up all of my understanding of silicon logic with that statement. Believe me, that one used up every piece of information that I still remembered. It's been a long time since I've dealt with silicon doping and creation of chips. Nope, they're just randomly putting in a Zor for organic pigments for no reason. Okay, so it's a completely random, we just felt like it. Excellent. Excellent. Always gotta love somebody being obscure and I was about to say obscure and offensive. I'm having real trouble working out how to make this work. Which is a shame, because it feels like it's the right place to put it. It's this staircase that's in the way. I can't remove the staircase, and I can't really have these any closer to each other because this window's in the way. Ritsu, welcome in. You know, a couple of papers that actually have a keyboard mimicking an encrypted code on color. Why? Why? Shells all around. I'm starting to wonder. Actually, well, that might work. Let's find some dark oak logs, preferably in the stripped form. I've got an idea. Oops. Boing, 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 boing. I think, which is usually a bad sign, I have an idea. How you doing, Blackclad? Oh look, stripped dark oak logs. Let's grab those. What do you know? Sometimes things are just the way they are because the authors feel like it. Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. And hello to the escaped Pokemon. Wait, we had an escaped Pokemon? Do 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 do. Right. Quite like that. Let's do that over here as well, just for consistency. I do that fast enough, as it meant that, Yep, those are not going to pop off. Excellent. Excellent. And now I just need to remove the 2 of these that I was adding. That works. Your dad got a new dog. Oh, that sounds lovely, Frauke. And now we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And might as well start this. Right, so we've got an armor stand for you, Saber. Actually, hold on. I apologise. I have not properly capitalised. There we are. Now you're correctly capitalised. An Australian Shepherd mix, 3 years old, best described as bouncing ball. Oh, goodness. That'll keep somebody busy. Right, this gives me more space up here, which was half the problem. Also, I can probably take out these. Which means I probably need to half slab all the way along there just to bring it. Yeah, that makes sense. Fine. 3-year-old. You'd think that would that's in its teenage years in dogs, isn't it? Right. So what I'm thinking is, because we've got all of these Ravagers downstairs, this is going to be effectively a cavalry area for Gordons. So Cyber is the first of our cavalry wing of the Gordons. 4 is considered full adult. Okay. Crikey, anyone would think I was actually paying attention sometimes. Things I learned. Cal! Chaos Twin. Welcome in. Why do I have a gap between these and the wall? I do not know. So, let's do... No. Dude. Dude. But you're gonna get a headache when you take it, when you wake up in the morning, aren't you? That might not be the best way to do this. Right, let's try that again. That's better. Not quite so much of a, excuse me, I've woken up and I've got this splitting headache. Boing. Alright. And let's do some dark oak trapdoors. Turn these into a set of... Yeah. If I do this, oh, no. Then we can put another one down the middle, like so. Grabs blanket and curls up next to Cos. Welcome in, Chaos Twin. I hope you're feeling okay. That's better. Now it feels a lot... Honestly, those feel too thick. Why did I use shelves? I used shelves because they're the new fun and funky. But actually, I probably shouldn't have. Actually, if I do this... then what we can do is we can put something in here. Oh, this would be where we put shelves in. Excuse me. You're not supposed to put a shelf on the bed. Excuse me. Like that the correct way around. And then this becomes a storeroom corner. Actually, if we break the wall... That was good. Well done. Fantastic. Fandabidorsy. I'd like to put a couple of barrels in here, and then this can become a storage corner, and I can probably put a door on it. Actually, that would be fantastic. Oops. No, wrong way. I shouldn't have taken the left turn at Albuquerque. Oops. Let's get yeah, a couple of barrels and a beehive, just because. Actually, no, let's not do the beehives. Let's just go with barrels and a door. We have a door. It's adorable. Yes, I said it. Grab those because I think I need them. Where's my bed? I've lost my bed. Oh, it's over next to Cuddles. Cutie. Cutie stole my bed. There it is. I just built a dozen bunk beds. Where's my bed? Yep. Of course. So we've got our armor stands for the storage of armor. And it was only 6 bunk beds. I haven't done the rest yet. And we put this, this, and this in here. And I think I need to take out that and that and replace them with 2 of these. Yep, that works. And then what we'll do is we'll take that and turn it. And we'll take one of those and put it here. And put a door in here. And we got a little storage closet that you can't walk into because the shelves get in the way. Ah, interesting. Oh, it's going to be... And we have a retata. Mojang, will you stop fnurbling with my door placements? That's better. I love the fact that I know the reason I can't place the door is because it's seeing a solid block and it's always placing against them. We have a retata in chat for those who may be interested in trying to catch one. Mojang will always, or Minecraft will always attempt to place a door against a solid block. Or it will try and place it in preference of it. So having this block here was why the door was always opening that way. It's the tiniest little storeroom. It's a teeny tiny little storeroom. But actually that feels nice because that's now got a decent amount of storage in it. Let's see. Let's take out these. That's a wall. Let's not take that out. It's kind of important. Still need to work out where I'm going to put 4 beds. Let's not remove the floor. It's kind of important. Oh, and we have a hydrate and a stretch. I'll hydrate. Thank you, Fag. And a stretch to go with it. Oh, okay. And a stretch. Thank you. Everyone remember, hydrate, stretch, med check, look after yourselves. It is important to look after yourselves. Take care. Self-care is best care. Alright. Let's look at this again. Why are there... right. Okay, this has been rigged for that layout of stuff, so let's solve it. Isilda voice. No. Well, if you don't want to look after yourself, Blackclad, that's entirely your prerogative. But just look after yourself. Let's see. So we've got 6. I need 4 more beds to be placed. I kind of feel like it would make sense to... Let's put 1 here. And 1 here. And then, you know those walls that I just took down? I'm going to put them back in again. Of course I am. Of course I am. Am I? Maybe. Possibly. Because what I'm thinking is, these would be sort of... sort of more the officers' quarters. So if we do that... that doesn't work either. Kind of feels like it's going to be 1 there and 1 there. At which point I need a bit there. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Is it getting dark outside or is it just raining? Oh, it's raining. That's alright. just going to make this another bunk bed. Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll put that here. Oh, helps if we remove the block again. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of bunk beds, and then 2 that are nicer beds, which would be sort of the upgraded area for sort of officers, as it were. And I can probably put something down the middle here. Oh, I've got an idea for what to do there. And then that's basically opened up a lot of space for us to actually put in stuff. And we can put in more stuff up here, and this actually now feels a much more open barracks area, which we can decorate properly and have things in. I almost feel like it would be more sensible to take this out entirely and... Oh, aye. Oh, aye. Oh, are. Oh, no. Do not remove that block. You will regret it, Scots, as you go plummeting down into a Ravager. What I can do is I need to replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What we will do is take those 3 out. So we need 4. And what I'll do is put magma blocks there instead. Because the Gordons won't walk over magma blocks. And that will keep them in that room, which was the plan. And it's a lot cheaper than... do I have magma blocks? Yes, I do. Well, what? Walk over magma blocks? Hides in his corner under a rug from more meeting. Welcome back, Lelcorn. I thought we found that they wouldn't walk over magma blocks. Dagfnublet. Really? They're dumber than villagers. Excellent. Dumber than advertised. Dagfnublet. Hold on. Science. Because science is necessary. Sometimes the important matters in life are scienced. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Wow. They really do have no self-preservation. Oh, did he go over the corners? Was that the problem? Why are these things dumber than rocks? And thank you, Raven, for remembering this. Okay. So they can't cope with... They can't cope with magma blocks, but they can cope with berry bushes. God, you fnubbled. But why? Oh, that's a lot of rain. And I'm nowhere near a bed. Mental note, move my bed back. Oh, the reason I can't use the beds that I've been placing, they're too close to the Ravagers. Just to make life even more fun. These guys are too close to the beds upstairs. Well, actually, I suspect it's actually Mythical Star and Sleipnir who are... Actually, I don't know. They might be far enough away. Who knows? Well, Fnurbles. I can't place berry bushes because I'd have to take out another layer of floor to be able to put in dirt, to be able to put in stuff, to be able to thingamy and hoojama what's it, so that doesn't work. Carpet has to be 3 layers deep to become something that you won't walk over, because that makes perfect sense. Minecraft, why are you so difficult sometimes? Actually, while we're here, let's grab some things to decorate this room with. Let's get some bookcases, a couple of furnaces, some chests. Why have I got 46 sticks? Who knows? I swear, I do not make my life easy for myself. Why do I make my life so difficult? Okay. And we have a monotype Pokemon in chat for those who may be interested in trying to catch a Sinistea. Fine. So I guess we're going with the... stuff in the doorway maneuver. Either way, I want some Sinistea. Why? Because I'm British. Yeah, makes sense. Ba-da-ba-ba, Hold on. Oh. What? Oh no, not this one. Wrong one. I'm in the wrong building. Hi, I've lost. I'm lost. Yeah. Interesting. So, apparently we've come across an interesting and unusual solution to this in the past. Notably, they can't get through doors if there is... Why are they unable to get through doors when there's... but who knows? So what that suggests to me is this needs to become a doorway. Is it the carpet that makes them too tall? It might be. I think it's just the Vindicators. So what I'm thinking here is... Oh. We do this. Then we can put a door here and another. Well, that didn't work. Ha! I completely missed there. Put another one of those there. We can put a door here and they won't be able to get through. And that'll just keep them in this area. And then we can just decorate straight through here, and we've got all the extra space that we could ever wish for. Now you can offer your full attention for fnurbling. Oh, congratulations. If you ever figure out what's fnurbling, I'll let... Oh, I like some fnurbling, I do. I take that one back. Never do that one again, Scott. Never do that one again. I have no idea, Raven. I have no idea. It's usually best to assume that even I don't know what's going on in my brain. Right, if I get a spruce door. That's not spruce doors. That's not spruce doors. That's a spruce door. And dark oak planks can go back in here. Dark oak stairs, dark oak trapdoors. Again. Well, thank you, Feg. that actually... Oh. I might want to fix the roof. I apparently need to fix the roof still. I feel like I need a wall. Here or here? Let's take that out and put a wall here. That's better. Yeah. And then we can move this so that it's against the wall. Do that. I can probably put a chimney off of this. With the amount of fnibbling you do, are you sure that you're not secretly mojang Div? Yeah, I'm absolutely sure of that one. I put that there because then that doesn't connect to that. That works. So I can put something on... Oh, I can put a banner on there because we haven't got a banner in this room. And then we can put some tables down the middle here. Good time zones, Pixie. Hopefully the dentist trip wasn't too evil. Yeah, let's put a table down the middle here so that we've got somewhere for the Gordons to eat and sit and do stuff. Then we've got somewhere for them to work by way of looking after their equipment, somewhere for storing stuff. We can extend this out with a bit more. I kind of feel like I should probably take that out and put it on this side. And now I was going to check. No, there are monsters nearby. Yep, these beds are too close to the Ravagers. Which I half suspected. Oh. You're kidding me. That bed's been perfectly fine until just now. Which makes me wonder if there's something outside that's about to try and walk through this door and kill me. Because this bed's been perfectly fine in this corner until now. Don't see any new monsters. Nope. This area is pretty well lit up, so it shouldn't have had stuff spawning. So I don't know why it says that there are monsters nearby. Who knows? Right. Let's... Ooh, bookshelves. Then thingamahoogemits. Thingamahoogemits? Absolutely. I feel like if I do that, what I could do... Yes, that's an idea. Let's do that. I heard you. Right, I don't need don't need the birch planks, so let's put those away. And I don't need the deep slate tile stairs. Polished deep slate wall I apparently can't put away. Fine. Now all the polished tuff. For some reason I thought there was a creeper outside that door. Ah. Cauldron. Campfire. I would love to not use a lava bucket, please. So let's do that. Iron chains. Oh, I need to fix the ceiling. Because the ceiling's a mess. Now we bring in some of those, and a couple more of these, and no, this one. Deep slate, polished blackstone wall, perfect. We're nearly at the point where this room can have alive added to it. If for no other reason, we can use him as a testificate to make sure that he can't escape. And to work out how we're going to get him in there. Because there's no way we're getting him up these stairs. How do we get a Gordon into here? Right. That. And that. Just a cleaning, all good. Glad to hear it, Glam. Right, I'm gonna take out that and put a campfire here. And a cauldron there. Oh, I forgot cauldrons aren't solid. Why did I think cauldrons were solid at the bottom? I mean, it doesn't look wrong. Yeah, that'll do. What I might do is take out that. Ah! That's a trapdoor. That's a trapdoor that's now open. Oh, fnibbles. Close the trapdoor. Then put the blocks in. That was nearly painful. That was nearly a very quick, short drop into Cutie's pen. I don't think Cutie would have been happy with me dropping in on them. I'm fairly sure Cutie would probably have just given me some boops, but I don't think it would have been love boops. That. We have a Frillish in chat for those who may be interested in trying to catch one of those. I'll put that there, and then I'm going to put one of them here. Yes, that's going to do that, unfortunately. Oh well. Scaffolding there to hold that barrel up. Oh, actually, I want the barrel backwards. That's better, because then it's flat, and I can put a... Do I have a... No, I don't have a tripwire hook, because if I put a tripwire hook on there... Oh, actually, I should take this out and replace it with another cauldron. Derp. I do that, I'll take that out and put it here. Let's put that one there. This one there. And another cauldron there, filled with water, and... yes. Do I have any light blue glass? I forgot to even see if I needed the frillish. Whoops. Thankfully, apparently I didn't. Good. Tripwire hooks. I don't appear to have any. How have I got this far in life without any tripwire hooks? That's not... that doesn't go there. Keys? I've made them as I've needed them. That sounds about right. I can't remember the recipe. It's a 3-piece item. Ingot, stick, and planks. Worst thing is, I know I put away some sticks a minute ago, but I think they're over... oh, no, there we are. Excellent. I'll put the other tripwire hook into the place I was expecting to find it. Right. Right, 8 of those. Do I have any... ooh, I do. I don't need to actually create any. Apparently I'd done this trick a few times before. I was going to build a table. Probably should focus on that in a minute. I'll come back and figure out what I want to make the table out of in a second. Got an idea forming in my head for what to do for the table. Oh, hold on. I need water. Where is my nearest infinite water source? No. 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 Here it is. I knew I'd kept an infinite water source around here somewhere. Yes, it's very strange, it's well hidden, but that's an infinite water source. Huh. If I'm standing back here, there are monsters nearby. If I'm standing here, there aren't. What's in that direction, other than rain? Who knows? There shouldn't be anything. Minecraft, are you being weird again? I forgot to pick up another cauldron. Thank Fnurble it. Right, let's try that again with the cauldron that I was planning on placing in. Grr. bear. Arg. Waka waka waka. Fuzzy bear! I think we've nearly gotten this room to the point of being solidly foundationed by way of decorations. And if that sounds like a surreal description, of course it is. Right. That. Why does that not look the way that I remember it? That doesn't look how I remember it. It's not a tripwire hook when it's got this. It should be a lever. Put that there. Yeah. I've fnurbled it. I was about to say, I found the tripwire hook. Don't hold me to that one. Don't hold me to that one. Right. While I'm down here this time, let's figure out a table. I think spruce would be better. That's not the spruce. That's the spruce. And some of these. Like that. And 4 of those. Some days I really, really think that I just have no memory. And then I can't remember why. Right. First things first. Lever. That's what it is. There we are. So we've got a barrel for water filling down into the sink, for want of a better description. I now have the intention to do 1, 2. I picked up these. There they are. Except I don't want them to be that way round. I want them to be that way round. 4, 5. I feel like one more. Because this way round, it feels like the banding is running across the table. And then what we will do for seating is bench seating. And we'll temporarily put that up here. There we are. We have a table. I quite like that table. That feels like a nice table. We've still got space for stuff here. Actually, what I'll probably do is put that lectern in here. And I was going to hang up some lighting. I put that there, it will help hold it so that they can't get through the door. One here. One here. Here. Don't need that now. Don't need that now. That feels weird. Not sure. Actually, it looks fine. I've also worked out that probably the best way to get the pillagers in is going to be through the window. If I do that, we can put some scaffolding in, get them up to here on the boat, bring the boat in through the window, close the window, and I mean they can't get out the boat, they can't get out through the window because of the, yeah, that's how we get them in. That's our pillager entry point, or our recruit entry point. It conveniently also uses the tree as a marker point for where is the best way, where is the way in. Oh, does that feel like it's a silly way of doing things? Yes. Do I care? Not in the slightest, because I think it's going to be hilarious. Okay, so we've got that, we've got this, we've got bits of stuff, we've got storage, we've got a table, we've got an area that I still need to do something, probably a desk, I think. Yeah, if I put a desk in, we can have it so that maybe there's a sort of desk for a captain pillager. And then we can start bringing in the sub-blocks by way of half slab, not half slab, mini blocks. So, he says, so, I'd like to build a desk. If I was going to build a desk, why would I build a desk? Let's do that. And 4, 2 more. No. 2 more. And I need something for the back of the chair and the side of the chair. Ah, I really want it done. Fnurbles. Ooh, I was going to put a banner in. Let's grab an item frame while we're at it. A chest for the corner. Ooh, if I put a cartography table in, that'll look like it's a writing desk. Or, sorry, a writing thingy. And some candles. Let's make 6. And we have a far-fetched in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch it. I should really bring my bed down here. I keep getting caught out by darkness while I'm in my construction. In my storage room. I feel like I need another bed. One near to where I'm working and one in my storage room. Because this would be the near where I'm working one. But that's also the one that used to be in my storage room. Because of course it is. Oops, no, this is the direction. Alright. That. 1, 2, 3, 4. And oh, I never brought the bits for the back and sides of the chair because I forgot them due to getting distracted by needing to sleep. Fnels. And Elkhorn caught the Farfetched. Nicely done, Elkhorn. I was going to put the item frame on the table, look like a plate. Add a bit of light in places, also known as candles. And a candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, I just need to build this chair, and I think we're close to solid by way of structure. So let's also think about bringing in our first pillager. I'll make 2 of those up back, and why have I got spruce shelves in there? Spruce shelves go in here. Don't suppose I've got a red banner somewhere. Do I have any red wool? No, but I've got red dye and green wool. Don't suppose that you can dye green wool. You can. Thank Fnurbles for that. I have a memory. I don't know where it came from, but it's mangrove. That's crimson. That's mangrove. I need another stick. Okay. Let's get this in, and I think at that point we're ready to bring in alive. I know I've said that. I'm ready to do that twice, so it feels a little bit slow, but hey. Whee. Through the world, up the stairs. Through the door and build a chair. So chair sides. It's not E, it's the side of the chair and the back of the chair. You see, that feels like an officer's chair. That definitely feels like an officer's chair. And I was wanting to put in a banner or 2 just to remind these guys they're pillagers. This feels so much better than it did earlier. Have I just made it difficult to get? No, we can use that as a way of... Yep, that works. Right, let's go and get our first... Let's go and get alive. Hopefully Cyber's still here after the 3.5 hours of waiting for this. If you're not here, Cyber, sorry. Not that you just heard that apology or anything, but hey. Vaguely. Well, we're about to get you your Gordon. Excuse me. Why are you still... why are you still angry? Apparently we have an untrained pillager. Look. I'll come back and train you later. I don't think he likes the fact that he's been sat there for a week and a half and hasn't been trained yet. I need to do something with him. Sir, I need you in the treetops. That's the rooftops, not the treetops. If you could... If you could get down off the roof, please. Sir? That's better. Oh, actually, I could have done with you being a block higher. Dag fnerblet. Excellent. Now, if you would just come in through the window. Are you not able to come in through the window? Are you able to come in through the window now? Yes, but only if we break your chair. Come on. This feels like a really unhelpful way of getting them into the room. I need to work on this. Alive? Fine. Apparently we can't use this window. It's got too many issues. The fact that it's a window is probably the first of them. Can we use this window? Because then we can bring them straight over onto the table. That might work. Yeah, this window feels like it's the one that we bring them in through. So, mental note in future. Don't go through the treetops. Tiptoe through the treetops as we bring Gordon into the room. And yes, I forgot there was an interesting side door there. That's a wall. If in doubt, use a wall. Enter through the window might not have been my best idea. Look, Glam, none of my ideas are ever the best of my ideas until I come up with a better one. Still not quite sure why. In case of doubt, defenestration. Defenestration, that's what you need. If you wanna be the best, and you're confused by all the rest, defenestration's what you need. That was not the boat. Sorry, dude. I broke your floor. There you are. Cyber, Alive has been added to the new barracks block. Thank you so very much for hanging out and getting so many channel points to actually do the recruit. And he's immediately... He's decided that he wants this chair. Is this your chair? Yeah, apparently so. No? You're just going to go and stand on a table. Gordon's alive! Exactly. Yep. Now the question becomes, will he escape? I hope not, because we've got exactly this layout on the other doors, on the other barracks blocks, and it's kept them in so far, so I think it's safe. Now you have to think of a new stupid joke. I mean, stupid jokes are basically what keep this world alive. Alive? Other than your choice of target here. And the armor stands are now quite happily stored down here in what feels like a much more sensible place for them. Because if you think about it, you've got to keep your armor somewhere close. But you're probably not going to have it in the barracks immediately. Yeah, it's close enough, particularly since we're saying that these guys are the cavalry. So congratulations, you've recruited the first of the cavalry. Pillager cavalry. Not that they can actually ride a Ravager. Cavalry block, building 7. Why do I have a barrel of... I'm not even going to ask why I've got a barrel of boats. I got a barrel of boats. I got a barrel of boats. It makes less sense than dirt. There are some days the contents of any of the barrels, chests and so forth that I find around this world are entirely nonsensical. Right, let's find some detail blocks. Because I feel like the next thing to do is, I mean, we've got this area built. Let's get some detail into it. This one. Nope. This one. Okay. I'm gonna bring... No. I'm gonna bring one of those. One of those. Oh, definitely one of those. In fact, we'll bring 2 of those. Yep, one of those. And some pods all just because I have a joke to go with it. It's left over from the days of catching pillagers up there from the raids. Exactly. And we have a spinner rack in chat for those who might be interested in catching one of those. Okay. Do I have... Yep, let's grab some of those. Fish. Fish. Where do I have some fish? Oh, I know where I've got fish. Fish would be in this one. Let's put that there. It's got pork chops, fish. That. Yep. It's going to add some mini blocks for detail around the room. Boing. Boing. It's the bit where it starts to... I mean, it was already feeling fairly well progressed. But now we get to make it feel... Hold on. I was about to say, have you... I thought you'd escape for a minute, dude. Ooh, a couple of flower pots would probably be a good idea. Let's put that there. You've got a lantern on your side, so let's put one here. Podzol I want to make to have sat on the furnace because it just looks weird and funny. I'm gonna have the mini smoker there. Mini raw copper block I want to put not on the wall. No. Oh, put it on top of that. That makes sense. Is that actually on top of it? Yes, it is. Okay. And the dispenser will stick in the corner of this. Just as a random block on top of those. That's better. That's feeling a lot more sort of detailed out. Let's find a couple of pots. I'd like to put a pot into the kitchen, make it look like there's some foliage. You know, a little bit of food. Pots. Yay, I actually have some. Goodness. Goodness. I'm going to need more brick. I'll have to go and buy some of that. Do I have any ferns? I have multiple stacks of small drip leaf. Yes, there they are. Ferns. 2 of those, and let's give them a red mushroom. What else do we want? I kind of feel like... Actually, a picture would probably be a good idea. No. Do I have any paintings left? Yes, 1. 1's probably enough. Oh, and a couple more chests would be a good idea. I'll make those from the wood that's in the room halfway there. Use up some of that. Yes. I thought I had a crafting bench. I put it into my inventory. let's turn that into that, and then into this. Ah, hello. Are you attempting to figure out if you can escape alive? It's an escape room. No? You're not getting out. Excellent. Right. I'm going to put one of those there. He's supervising. Right. Actually, I'm going to put a fern in the window. Fern. Excuse me. Mushroom up there. What the fnubbles is that? When did that start to exist? Also, it's getting dark outside. Let's go and have a quick nap. Shouldn't that chocolate cake be on the stove? Okay, I'll move it to one to the right. At which point I'll move this flower pot over to the left a bit. Why is that open? Actually, I'm going to move it all the way over to here. No. I'm scared. Why do they appear to have, like, weird pixel art in the corners nowadays? Okay. No. No. Oh, I need one more block. Chest. Why is a chest not a block? Actually, not a full block. Yeah. There we are. Congratulations, you're in the cavalry, wherever you are. Oh, you're stood on top of that. Okay. Okay, I'm liking the feel of this room now. I think this is pretty much complete. Can't put another chest there or there, unfortunately, because of these trapdoors making up the backside of those, but hey. Beggars can't be choosers. I think we've got a room. Given that we actually ripped out the entirety of this room and have rebuilt it from scratch, I'm actually rather happy with the final result this time. This actually feels much more like a proper barracks block. Oh, I was going to do something here. And yes. Sorry, I've got one more bit to do. Which is just in time, actually. I got one tiny little bit. Makes you want chocolate cake. I'm sorry, chocolate cake was a side effect. I want 2 of those, 1 of those. And 3 of those, I think. Is it 3? Yes. And like, I really need another couple of barrels. Fine. I need to make a couple of barrels. Fortunately, I still have all of that wood that I ignored a minute ago. Which barrel was it? That one. There. That. Barrels. I think it's 2 more. Helps if you make them. There we are. Yes, it was 2 more. It's amazing, you can get 36 barrels out of a stack of wood. Or a stack of logs. Right. Let's get these in, and then that will be pretty much the last bit to add. So what I wanted to do was put 1 of those there, 1 of those there, 3 of these in. A couple of... No, I wanted those to be vertical, please. There we are. Would you like a Scotsman in your pocket? No. And then, just to give them a bit of privacy, a bit like that. Hello. I think that covers it. That was the last bit, because these two, this felt like it was incomplete. Because these are supposed to be officers' quarters, as it were. I think we're done. Which is right on time, given that Raven has been really nice and done quote 200 for us. Will you stop playing peekaboo behind the chair? Alive is playing peekaboo behind a chair. Woohoo! So now we've got... Ow. What did I just bounce off of? Who knows? And we have a purloin in chat, for those who may be interested in trying to catch one. I forgot to bring my bed back. I'm going to make a new one. Smeg it. I'm just going to make another bed. There. Now I have a bed in my storage room. And it's a monotype Pokemon in chat, for those who might be interested in it. Right. I do believe it is time for Pretties mode. Which, actually is going to look pretty nice, I think. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That feels like a solid, nicely done barracks block. Complete with more storage at this end. and a sort of working area. Oop, clipped into the ceiling. Ah! Drop my mouse. I like this. It feels like a nicely done barracks block. And it's not sort of overly done compared to the other ones. It is of the same sort of standard as the other ones around the whole area. And Alive appears to show us the context. Excellent. Welcome out of the bedroom there, Alive. I like this. I am very, very happy with that result. It took a lot more than I was... same but different. Yeah. Because, I mean, if we go into, for example, this one. Again, it's got the sort of detail and the style. Or if we go into building 2... Whoop, they've all got some of this detail level. So bits dotted around. It's definitely got a lot more, a bit more. I mean, this one's got the, yeah, the bits like this. So they're all of roughly the same, and this one actually has, yeah. So we've done the sort of little kitchen area in this one already. So it is very much similar but different, as you say. And I think we did quite a bit in this one. Yeah. So this one's a lot more higgledy-piggledy, but then it's got the kitchens downstairs. Have a good meeting, Raven. And as the sun sets over Gordonstein, it is time for me to hit this button and say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been lovely. I think we've made quite a lot of progress today. I'm very happy with the way that it's actually come together. And we've actually managed to achieve in one day a full build. You finally think of a new name for a Gordon. Just in time. Right. It has been lovely having you all here today. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where I don't know what we'll be doing. Probably another bit of interior work, or maybe even another building. There are a whole pile of other bits for us to work on around... Fnurbling. Yep, that too. There's always fnurbling. But yes, I will be back again tomorrow, as I said. Let's see. I'm going to get us a raid out, queued up. Jurassic Park. Now, I'd like to get another couple of buildings done in Gordonstein Cyber, so that we've got space for a little bit more building. Sorry, a little bit more recruitment. Let's get it right. And then we'll go back to Jurassic Park. Because, yeah, there's a lot of work on Jurassic Park still to come. As is always the way, there are 1,001 builds dotted around the world that need a lot of work. Go figure. I am going to send us out on a raid. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I'm going to send you over to the Mighty Oak, who is breaking bedrock on Dragonfell. Good luck with that one. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Is a tangent in Jurassic Park a Jurassic Lark? I have no idea. We will see. Either way, have a good time, so take care of yourselves, and I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.